Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, August 6th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, this week on Fade to Black Monday night, we had no show. I was traveling. Last night, Sarah Breskman Cosme was with us. We talked about her hypnotist journey. Amazing show last night. Tonight, Caroline Corey's back, filmmaker, futurist. And tomorrow night, Thursday, Linda Moulton Howe. It is Earth Files on Fade to Black. Now, I do have 4 major events coming up. All of this in 2026. I have tried to clear the slates for the rest of the year because I am in production with Beyond Belief every single month. So I'm trying to slow things down just a bit. But coming up in 2026, first up, the Conscious Life Expo, February 20th through the 23rd at the LAX Hilton. Right after that, it is the Contact Modalities Expo, May 1st through the 3rd, 2026 in Delavan, Wisconsin at Delavan Lake, beautiful resort. Right after that, Contact in the Desert, May 28th through June 1st, 2026. Tickets will be available on Thanksgiving Day. Then after that, I'm heading to Scotland for the Monty Python Scotland tour, and that's August 1st through the 9th, 2026. And then after that, sometime in November, when I get the dates, I will release them. I'm heading back to Peru with Brian Forrester and then to Easter Island. The links for everything that I am doing are below. All right. Let's get to it. On this day in history, 1945, the United States dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima, Japan. Fact or fact, scientists have created diamonds from peanut butter. There's your fact or fact. Let's get to the breaking news. NASA aiming to build a nuclear reactor on the moon by 2030. All of this, according to NASA interim chief Sean Duffy, and he's going to announce everything this Friday. Duffy's directive will order the agency to solicit industry proposals for a 100 kilowatt nuclear reactor to launch by 2030, when Artemis astronauts will establish the first U.S. moon base. The first nation with a moon reactor could declare a keep out zone, which would significantly inhibit China and Russia. And that is the goal. That's right. The race is on. They're going to try to do it to us as well. A small brush fire and power outage in British Columbia started last week, not with lightning or a careless camper, but with a fish falling from the sky. Probably, hopefully, that was dropped by a bird in flight, that it wasn't biblical. The fish struck power lines, producing sparks that landed on dry grass and ignited the blaze. Electricity was temporarily knocked out in Ashcroft, 210 miles northeast of Vancouver. NASA is calling on the public to design the next generation of wheels for the new lunar rover. Called the Rock and Roll Challenge, NASA is inviting engineers and innovators from around the world to develop a lightweight, flexible, and long-lasting wheel and tire system. NASA's challenge seeks innovative materials and mechanical designs that go beyond the limitations of current rover wheels to support sustained surface operations. Now, I'm thinking spinners. Four new species of tarantulas have been discovered in the Arabian Peninsula and the Horn of Africa. They are so distinct from their closest relatives that they are now an entirely new genus named Satyrex. Stay with me. The genus name is from satyr, a part man, part beast figure from Greek mythology, and they are ginormous. You need to check them out. Space-based instruments measured a lightning mega flash which took place during a thunderstorm in October. Man, I'm starting over. Space-based instruments measured a lightning mega flash, which took place during a thunderstorm in October 2017. That was 515 miles long. It's astonishing because its horizontal reach surpassed by 38 miles the previous record of 477 miles recorded during an April 2020 storm in the southern United States. The new record setter went unnoticed until a re-examination of satellite observations from the 2017 storm. A 515-mile long lightning strike. Wow, that's crazy. A plan to cancel a long-standing agreement between the Defense Department and NOAA that provided critical data to aid in hurricane forecasting has been reversed. The contract between the United States Space Force, which operates the Defense Meteorological Satellite Program, was expected to terminate tomorrow. Well, it will now continue. There will be no interruption to DMSP data delivery and NOAA, and it will all continue to have access from DMSP for the duration of the program's lifespan. That's actually a very big deal. It's going to be the busiest hurricane season in years, with 10 hurricanes currently predicted. And finally, I'm going to leave you with this. A baby boy born last week to Tim and Lindsay Pierce, an Ohio couple, was developed from an embryo that had been frozen for 30 years in a freezer for 11,148 days. Now, Thaddeus Pierce was born on July 31st, healthy and amazing, and you should see the pictures. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Faded Black breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, August 6th, 2025. Faded Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody that tonight on Faded Black, it is the one and only Caroline Corey. She's a filmmaker, she's a futurist, and she's changing the world. We're going to do all of that and much more tonight on Faded Black. But for now, all I've got is Gobekli Tepe.